Another difference I forgot to mention. The 1978 has the black staircase, a spiral staircase, and 1981 has one that goes up and down. 1981, they gave you batteries in the floor and plugs to turn in your so that you could plug the lights in directly. But 1978, 3 years before, did not do that, and instead you needed a lighting hutch that required 2 AA batteries, and you plug, as you notice, there's plugs on the side here. I have to admit the hutch does work a little better than the plugs in the floor do. But the inconvenience of that too is that I guess everywhere you wanted to have lights, you needed to have the hutch too. So, yeah, which, you know, may have not always been desirable. This,
it's $2.50.
okay, 1978. The 1978 was modeled 250, and as I said, the 1981 was number 280. This is really neat because this is all furniture that was from either probably the 1978, but was also quite common in the was also out. This is all vintage furniture, and it really is very nostalgic. And the 1978 dollhouse, when it came out, I was 3 years old. And 1981, remember, I'm bad at math, but 6 years old? Would I have been 6 years old in 1981? I mean, if I'm... Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it would work out that way. I was born in 1975. That works out, doesn't it? Anyway, as I said, I really suck at math. I don't know what it is with me and numbers. Just never got along. Really embarrassing. But anyway, so all of this furniture, and you know, it's so funny because I forgot how different plastics were, what they felt like in my day compared to what they are now. There is a definite difference. So anyway, I'll go over the furniture. This is the hutch. As I said, in the 1978 dollhouse, this is absolutely necessary if you want working lights, because the 1978, as I said, didn't come with batteries in the floor or plugs, so you need the hutch to be able to light the house. And as I said, 1981, they gave you plugs in the floor. Personally, the hutch actually does seem to work a little better, but then again, wherever you wanted lights, you would have needed the hutch too. The hutch had opening doors on top, and it took AA batteries. Okay, and trying to figure out a cool place to put this. Yeah, maybe I'll put it in the corner there. Yeah, and I'm going to plug in the lamps, or at least, yeah. Oh. It's kind of got strange because one has an upside down switch and the other one has on one side the holes on the top and on the other side the holes on the bottom. It's kind of a strange thing. So yeah, in a lot of ways the plugs are a little sensitive, depending, and I wish she would have done the lamps a little differently. She threw them in the bag with everything else, and when they get twisted, they're a little sensitive. Yeah, I think maybe I'll just do that over here. Trying to figure out where the plug is at. Yeah, the plug is kind of sensitive. Okay, so yeah. And I think with this other light, I'll just plug it in the other house. There. So we kind of got a little representation. Flickering. Okay, and these are bunk beds, original stuff. You can either have them side to side or you could have them on top of each other. And they have a little ladder. And so yeah, maybe since these are fabric, maybe I'll put them in the other house since, well, I don't know if they actually have any better protection. They might in a lot of ways. Of course, I don't really approve of putting things over there. They're right next to the door staircase. I'm always worried that, you know, the dog will get up in the middle of the night, fall down the stairs. Of course, you're all thinking I'm probably nuts. Anyway. We got a grand piano. The stick is broken, so it can't go up like that. So, yeah, we'll put that in. Okay. And there's two like little benches. This is kind of weird because it's kind of translucent looking. But I think the official bench is this. So, what my mom thought a lot of the original furniture was just really, really hideous. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll put it there. And, yeah, in the 1970s and early 80s, they were really big into, well, actually, I guess it's not that uncommon that I would like yellow, because in my day, they did a lot of yellow. So, maybe I'm just, into the time period, you know? And, it's got a stove with really opening doors, so that's really neat. And a refrigerator with a door that really opens. Of course, I guess it's really strange to have the fridge and the stove right next to the front door. But, oh well. And the sink doesn't have opening doors, so... yeah. And then there's the bathroom. Yeah, greens were popular in my day too. And the toilet actually lifts up, and then, you know, for Dad too. So you can have the girls waking up in the middle of the night and falling into the, you know, the toilet and yelling at the father and la la la. Okay, and then there also has a shower with an opening door. This is going to be fun to play with because this chamber kind of reminds me of the of V, where people were in like these glass cocoons. Of course, we're not going to ask why these people are fully clothed in the shower, but so, you know, kind of reacting the Yeah, here's Christine Wash. I don't believe the visitors are lizards. Oh dear, what are all these people in the suspended animation doing? Oh no, Shad! Okay, I guess they are lizards and they are going to eat us. Okay, Donovan's right, I owe him $5. Okay, so, anyway. Yeah. I think yeah. Of course, the bathroom is very, very narrow, but, this is obviously made in the time when they didn't think people had weight problems. Okay. I forgot how different plastics were in those days. And I have to admit, they look kind of creepy. And it's neat to kind of see the styles. You know, they kind of got these bell bottoms and the type of shirt, and kind of creepy looking. They look like Stepford robots, you know. I'm a lucky girl. He's a lucky girl. So we got Dad here. Well, maybe I'll go over the dolls after I get the furniture in. Okay. So here's the bed. Yeah. I guess I'll put the bed in here, because I got the grand piano. I thought that I would be putting, I didn't realize how large the furniture was, so actually there's plenty of dollhouse. I was thinking, there's plenty actually of furniture to go around to both dollhouses. I'll have plenty. And an armoire with the opening doors. Okay. And 2 rugs. Kind of nice. These were actually, they didn't look so great in the picture that the lady had, but actually they're a lot nicer than, I expected. Oh, this is really, really neat, guys. You know what all this stuff was? Okay, that's supposed to be a television, and that is an old-fashioned, I guess, tape recorder. That's even old-fashioned for me because reel-to-reel tape recorder. I don't even remember having those in my day.
That was a video. That was our videotape.
Videotape?
Yeah, we could do music, but we could also watch things on it if we had it set up properly.
Oh, okay. Maybe that explains why it was off. You see, that's even before my time. 1981. I don't remember what we did in 1981, but I don't remember seeing those. And I guess that's a record player. Vinyl records. Now that I was around for. Okay. And we'll put that in there. And here's a dresser with a mirror and the drawers do open. Oh, there's a kitty cat. He's probably going to he always pretends he's not interested, but I'm always finding cat hairs in my dollhouse, so I think he looks when I'm not looking. So, and we got some lawn equipment out here. Little thing that can fold up. And a little hibachi. And yeah, we have this little stool. Or maybe it's a coffee table. I don't know. Maybe I'll put that up there. Something for them to lean their books on or something. And we got a little rocking horse. The type of way the dolls are, though, their legs are, they're not going to be able to, you know, it was purely decorative. Unlike these days, you know, the dolls can't fit into, you know, sit on them like they can these days. And then we've got the little fireplace. And of course we've got the soda. I have been like this all day. I've been mistaking words for other words. It's been awful. So, anyway, this is a sofa with cushions. Put that there. And then it's got a matching armchair. Maybe we'll put that by the fireplace. Okay. And we have a cradle, though we don't have a baby, which is very suspicious. So I'll put that up there. And now for the dollhouse dolls. Okay. We got Dad with kind of long hair, which was quite common in the 1970s. And actually, even in the 1980s, we did have longer hair. People think that's cool. Now, you know, it's funny. Usually you think your time period was cool, the cool one. But I have to admit, I didn't quite wind up being like that. When I got older, I started looking at those little spiked hairdos we used to do, and I'm thinking, my God, we looked like we put a Scottish Terrier on our head. What were we thinking? But 1970s I thought was even worse looking, so the bell bottoms and all that. So this is Dad. They all kind of look like the Stepford, look like they've been to the Stepford Company. And I might be referring to things that maybe that some of the younger people may not even know what I'm talking about. But, I don't know. We'll put Dad by the hibachi. And, this is Mom. The plastics are so weird feeling, though. I forgot plastics used to be like this. You know, it's just, you know, you're thinking, how could plastic change so much? But I don't know, it has changed. It just feels totally different than, you know, it does now. Okay, we'll have Mom playing the piano. I think I'm wondering if this is supposed to be a little boy. I mean, his hair, yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know what? I think this is supposed to be a boy. I thought it was a girl. That is the problem with this long hair. You can't tell boys from girls, but I think that was one of the arguments some of the older generation in those days made too, you know. So we'll sit the boy on the, well, where should we put the boy? Oh, I know. We'll have the boy sneaking into the fridge looking for something to eat to ruin his appetite. That's where we'll put the boy. Yeah, their feet are kind of close together, so their standing's a little awkward. There. Okay, and finally we have the girl. That's another thing you notice, that and from the older days, girls pretty much always were in dresses. You know, by the time I was older, they started making pants for girls, but I guess I never thought about it. I guess even when I was a child, at least for the first part of my life, I did wear more dresses than pants. Standing up is a little challenging, but so I hope you've enjoyed my my review. Thank you for watching. Ooh, it went out. Okay.